Then came the day that changed everything. Baptiste was walking down a dusty road when a driver, ignoring the warnings of others, passed by. The driver saw the boy and, thinking he was just another orphan, shouted insults at him, calling him lazy and useless. The words were too much for Baptiste. With a flash of his eyes, he whispered a curse into the air. The driver laughed, not thinking anything of it, until suddenly the car veered sharply off the road and sped toward the cliff. It was as if the wheels were no longer under control. The car crashed over the edge, falling into the deep ravine below. The villagers heard the crash and ran to the scene, but when they arrived, there was nothing left but twisted metal and broken pieces. Baptiste stood at the edge of the cliff, smiling darkly. His power was unstoppable now. As time went on, Baptiste returned to the village. His body had changed, no longer the boy they remembered. He was tall, with eyes as dark as midnight, glowing with the same fire that had burned inside him all those years. The villagers, terrified of the evil they had once ignored, locked their doors and windows, but it was too late. Baptiste had come to finish what he had started. He came for revenge, and he didn't care who he had to kill to get it. The air grew thick with fear, and strange things started happening in the village. People would hear noises in the night, growls, scratching at their doors, and whispers in the wind. They would see shadows moving in the corners of their eyes, but when they looked, no one was there. Animals would disappear, and strange marks would appear on the ground, like animal tracks leading into the woods. One by one, the villagers started to disappear, their homes left empty, their doors wide open. The animals were the first to go. Pigs, cats, and donkeys, all gone without a trace. Then the people followed. Baptiste had become the demon of the village, his shape-shifting powers making it impossible for anyone to escape him. Some say that even today, if you go into that village, you can hear the sound of hooves or the meow of a cat in the dark. And if you hear a strange whisper in the wind, don't listen. That's Baptiste, still seeking his revenge. No one knows how he became so powerful, or where he learned to control the dark magic that transformed him into the terrifying creature he is. But one thing is clear. Once Baptiste comes for you, there is no escape. Some say he's still out there, waiting for the next person to disrespect him, to make them pay with their life. Be careful where you go in Haiti, because if you cross Baptiste, the demon boy, you may never leave the village alive.